Namaste. Today we wanted to share this oneness. What is oneness? Oneness is not twoness. Oneness, it's a word, it's a concept that many of us or those who consider as aware using very often in all of our spiritual communities. What we notice that is many people actually not living in oneness. They live in twoness. They live in separation. So those who practice yoga, you perhaps know the meaning of yoga. Yoga, the word itself means union. Union means A merges with B. So A meets B. And that process is called union. That's yoga. That's why the body actually do asana. Asana is the body movement that help to open the energetic channel, to do breath work, to finding the inner peace, to connect within. And the body experience union. That is, the body meets the divine spirit, or the body abides in this. The body abides in the self, according to Ramana Maharishi, or the body abides in silence. So it's A meets B. So long as the A and the B, there is separation. That's why people practice yoga. Now for a jnani, the one who knows jhana very clearly, who does not need yoga anymore, because he resides in the place of oneness. That is, he sees himself in everybody, and everybody reflects in him. And to experience that, one resides in the space. There is no more mind. When there is no more mind, no more ego, this experience takes place. One realizes the oneness. This is not something that intellectually one can simply abide in by understanding the concepts of one. It's not intellectual. One may be doing a lot of community work, a lot of bhakti, loving his family, loving her husband, loving her children. Now this sort of a physical love is not oneness. Oneness means sees everybody as the self, as this body. Love others as how you love that body. Love this body as one. You become compassionate. You become empathetic. But not only compassionate and empathetic. You also know how to discern when to respond to other people's suffering. So long the twoness exists, one deemed to suffer. So how do we free from suffering? Free from attachment, free from illusion? Resume the place, resides in the space of oneness. You must assume that there is just one. There is not just two. It's not two. It's not, that's yours, this is mine. You can't have that. This is mine. It's my husband. It's my child. It's my business. It's my money. It's my house. My car. My phone. My clothes. All is mine. The I thing is where twoness exists. Be mindful about what you are saying to yourself, and use others as a mirror to yourself. So whenever a person complains about others, that's Twoness, because you're using the external environment, or what you consider as for you to consider to be justification. You determine what is right or wrong. Now, when there is right or wrong takes place, separation happens. When separation happens, it's Twoness. There's no union. There's no abiding in the self. You abide in the body. You abide in the desire. You abide with your emotions. Now, emotions actually not even yours. This sounds bizarre or very, very strange, because we are experiencing this collective energy. This collective energy is influencing us at physical level, emotional level, mental level, and spiritual level. Buddha says, dukkha, the four noble truths about life. Number one, dukkha. Dukkha means suffering, that is, life. The nature of life is suffering. You look around, look at your friends, your family, your brother, your sister, your cousins, your colleagues. Who does not suffer? The one who abides in oneness, who is not attached to the external environment, to the physical things, who is free from suffering. But most of the bodies, most of us live in a worldly life. Body, mind, world, it's all that's about. This is my life, this is my dream, this is my daughter, this is my child. They need to perform, they need to act this way. Why don't they perform as what I wanted? Why don't they say things this way? Why are they so disappointing? Where does the expectation come from? Come from past experience, what we know about people, what we know about life, what we know about how things need to be done. So we go to school, receive education. Teacher says, in history, certain things behave certain ways. Why there was war, there are certain theories, certain statements, certain assumptions went in to explain certain phenomena. So we have some ideas about life, about how things need to be. Now this creates Twoness, or many different ideas, threeness, fourness, and millionness, because there are many different ideas around the same thing. Now all of this same thing, they are the manifestation of oneness. So oneness appears to be Twoness, threeness, fourness. For the same phenomena, there are different opinions to explain, different ideas take place, different perceptions. Only this way is correct, your way is wrong. Let us come together. Accept others as the way they are. All of the ideas, perceptions, opinions eventually will drop. If you don't drop that, life will drop it for you through your sufferings. The sufferings, the physical pain, these conditions are waking up call. It calls you to wake up to your authentic self, to your true self, the true self that is always abides in the One, the Absolute. Before consciousness, before everything can be manifested, there is this space that is empty, that is vast, that is forever expanding, forever vibrating, and forever unchanging. Only that cannot be changed, that is not dependent on forms, labels, on your 5 senses, or even 6 senses. It's not subjected to justification, not subjected to fairness, not subjected to being proven, can be tested. It's unchanging. Ananda Mahima said, "When I was born as a child, I was the same. When I was a little girl, I was the same. When I was a teenager, I was the same. When I was a young woman, I was the same. And now I'm an old woman, I am still the same. I has never changed." That self, that is your true identity. You must find that, you must abide in that, abide in the oneness. And that oneness contains everything, contains everyone, contains all of your dreams, all of your pain, all of your sufferings. So how do you abide in it? You perhaps already done a lot of sadhana, a lot of self-healing, but you're still not there yet. You might get it momentarily, but it slipped away, it dropped. Whenever there is a new event happening in your life, you couldn't carry anymore. You drop your knowingness, or your knowingness is very thin, very thinly charged, being consumed by life events, by other people's energy. Do you forget about who you are? Suffering comes in, confusion comes in, self-doubt comes in, self-sabotage comes in. And this holding on to the past, this needing validation, needing approval, kick in, that I am not who I am unless this happened, unless mom forgive me, unless father apologized to me, unless my ex-husband said I'm sorry, unless my child comes back to me. You're not dependent on all of these external figures, external people, because they will be all gone, including that body and this body. They all will perish, regardless what? Regardless money, fame, financial status, social status, education, power, knowledge, all of it doesn't really matter. It will all drop dead, disappear into nothingness. But the consciousness is always here, always here. Without the consciousness, you cannot experience oneness. So you must follow that consciousness, that thread, and finding the true self, abide in oneness. So continue to do your sadhana. Don't give up. Even though you may not feel that you have got this, trust the universe. You have got it. For that you're watching this video, you are not alone, and it is not an accident. Do your sadhana, do your bhakti. Do what you love. Do your yoga, meditation, singing, chanting, dancing, planting, painting, gardening, hiking, walking your dog. Do these little things that you love, nurture your body. Permit yourself to merge into the divine consciousness, divine love. Unconditional love is always here and now. It doesn't matter what you are, wherever you are, what your life circumstances look like. The universe does not discriminate. The divine life force does not leave you alone. Seek for help. Don't be afraid to ask. Because what you are experiencing now is only temporary. It's not going to last. And we offer the initiation 3-session reset and the 100 days transformation program to help you finding the self, connect to oneness. Start from today. Change is happening right away. Feel free to book a free consultation and to learn more about how this is possible. Everything within consciousness is possible, and you can do this, and you deserve it. You deserve a life that's full of love, full of compassion, full of understanding, full of friends, full of abundance, because this is always here. Open your eyes and open your heart, expand your consciousness, see it clearly. See that even suffering, even anger, even guilt and shame is the manifestation of love. It shows up a little bit differently, but not in your way. Once you have this level of understanding, you feel the oneness. Because what you want is exactly other people want. It's exactly the perpetuators want too. Love, freedom, compassion, understanding, belonging, all of it. There's just one. If you look at this clearly, there's just this unconditional love. Abide in this oneness, unconditional love. Like it and share this video to your friends. May peace be always with you. Happy Australian Day.